Okay, so before going to start the demo section, first I will explain you a bit about myself and then we can start the demo section. So myself, I am Abhilash. I have totally 6+ of experience on Salesforce and 3+ of experience on Salesforce online trainings. And I have different certifications like Salesforce Administration Developer and Sales and Service Cloud Consultant certifications. And so we are also providing training and we are also providing on-job support for US and UK candidates. Okay, so in this training, totally we have 3 modules. Okay, the first one is Salesforce Administration Functional module, and the second one is Salesforce Developer and Technical module. Last one is Integration module. Okay, so if you want to go with only the functional side, then first module is enough. Salesforce administration module is enough. But if you want to move into the development, right, then you have to learn all the 3 modules. It's mandatory. Okay, and to complete all the 3 modules, it will take around 40 to 45 days, along with the certification training also. We will help you to clear the ADM 201 and the Developer 401 certifications. Okay, so and this actually I'm planning to start the new batch from coming Tuesday. It's a weekday batch from Monday to Friday, and weekend is optional. That's based on all the candidates' availability. If required, I will take the classes on weekends also.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. So this is about the training pattern, and now we can start the demo section. So in this demo session, totally we can discuss about what is cloud computing and what is the different areas we have in cloud computing and what is advantage with the cloud computing. And then we can discuss about the CRM, and then we can discuss about the Salesforce. Okay.
Okay.
So first we can start with the cloud computing. So why we have to discuss about cloud computing means that Salesforce is a cloud computing application. Okay. So first we must have an idea what is a cloud computing, what are the different areas we have in cloud computing. Okay. So cloud computing means reducing the resources. Reducing the resources. So what kind of resources we can reduce? Like software resources, hardware resources, and database servers, network servers. We can reduce them and we can build applications. Okay, that means without using these resources, we can build the applications in cloud computing environment, and we can access all these resources through internet. Without internet, we can't do anything in this cloud environment. Okay. So we don't need to install any software, or we don't need to maintain any hardware requirements, and we don't need to maintain any database servers, nothing. Okay, so we can directly access these cloud services through internet. Okay. There is no burden to maintain the resources in our organization. That's why most of the businesses they are migrating from traditional software business to cloud computing business.
Okay.
Okay, so before going to know more about this cloud computing, first of all, we have to know what is the life before cloud computing. So life before cloud computing, all the companies are using traditional software applications. Traditional software applications means like, for example, take Java or .NET. These are the traditional applications. So for example, if you want to build any Java application, right, you must have to install the Eclipse software. Eclipse is a platform of Java. If you want to write any program, or if you want to write any, if you want to run the program, if you want to test the program, right?
Yeah, I know.
For that you have to use the Eclipse platform. That must be installed in your system to build the Java applications. And you must have to maintain some minimum hardware requirements to support that software. And also you must have to maintain database server within our organization to store the application data. And you have to maintain network servers to communicate multiple systems in our organization. Okay, so these all things are mandatory to build a Java application, same like .NET applications also. So these are all traditional applications. For example, I am using 2015 Eclipse version, 2015 version. For example, in 2016 they released a new version with new features. Okay, so if you want to use the new features, a new version, then what you have to do, you have to download the update version from the online, and we have to reinstall our existing software, or we have to manually update our existing software. Then only we can able to use the new features, right?
Yeah.
That
True.
means every time if they release any new versions, every time we have to manually update our softwares. Then only we can use the new features.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
so otherwise we can't use the new features. So these are the some little bit burdens in traditional software business. All the resources we have to maintain, and every time we need to update our softwares to get the new features. So we
Mm-hmm.
can overcome all these things by using cloud computing applications, because in this cloud computing, so we don't need to manage any resources and we don't need to update anything also. Everything is automatic update. If they release any new version with the new features, all the features will be automatically reflected to our existing versions. We don't need to perform any manual updates.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and also we can access this cloud computing applications from anywhere, anytime, and by using any device like a PC or mini notebook or mobile, because this is online application, so we can access this online applications from anywhere, anytime, and we don't need to maintain any resources, but all these resources are maintained by the vendor like Salesforce.com, who is providing the service to us. They can maintain all the issues like a software, a database servers, and everything. We
Okay.
just have
We
to
have
patch. Yeah.
Okay, I have one quick question. Like even I worked in coming to like a database DBA as a DBA. Like I know like there are a few servers are existing in DBA like to store the data and all this stuff. So my question is, what's the difference between these servers and the cloud server? Cloud servers, you mean to say like it's a virtual memory storage kind of stuff, right? There will be
Yes.
no kind of servers will be installed. Only it's like a through internet all the data will be stored. You're trying to say in that module, right?
Yes. See, for
Okay.
example, if you are using a local server, right, we can only connect from our office or environment only. Okay. So if you want to connect from outside, we need the connections, right? Different connections to connect out from outside. Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
but this online servers means we can access the data or we can store the data from anywhere, anytime.
Where this all the data will be get stored in
So
cloud.
because Salesforce mentioned different types of the online database servers based on the geolocation. Okay, so in that geolocation servers get the data. Okay, as for example, if you save any data from India, right, there is a server called AP2, Asia Pacific 2 server. Okay, our data will be stored in that online server, and all the online servers will be meshed actually. They have the connections between one server to another server, so we can access the data from any country, or we can also insert the data from any country.
Okay, so there will be kind of servers will be installed like somewhere like in a different locations, whether they're on Earth or like it's like on space kind of stuff, those servers.
No, they already maintain different servers based on the geolocations. Okay, so
Geolocation.
but
Okay.
we don't need to maintain any servers, and we don't need to install any servers actually. Once you purchase a license from Salesforce, right, they will give you
Mhm.
default account. Okay, so that account is defaultly connected to your geolocation server.
Okay. All
Okay, so
right.
we don't need to bother about that service. So but we can access the data from sales servers by directly using SQL queries in Salesforce if you want to get the data from the database service, right? So in like SQL, so we have SOQL in Salesforce. It's mostly same. Okay, by using that SOQL,
Okay.
we can fetch the data from the database.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm good. Yeah.
here, actually Salesforce releasing three versions per year, like winter version, spring version, and summer version. Okay, in every version they are adding new features to Salesforce application. Those features will be automatically reflected to all the existing versions. Currently, we are using summer 16. Okay, so next month they
Mhm.
are planning to release winter 17. Okay, winter 16 already completed, so they are planning to release winter 17 on next month. Okay.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So the next one is there are different important areas we have in cloud computing. So the first one is a software as a service, and second one is a platform as a service, and third one is a infrastructure as a service. Okay, so what is this software as a service means? This is a fully online application, okay, and online service. Okay, the best example for this software as a service means in general life you are using different types of social applications like Google and Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. There are different social applications available. For example, if you want to use Gmail, what is the requirement? First, you need to create one online account with Google using our personal details, and we have to generate one username and password. And using those credentials, we can log into Gmail and we can use the Gmail services, right? So here, to use a Gmail, I'm not installing any software in my system, okay? And I'm not maintaining any hardware requirements, and I'm not using any database service, nothing. Just I'm creating one online account and then I'm using online services of Google, right? So here also, same like Salesforce, also one online application. But in Gmail, so we are just creating online account and we are using services. But who maintain the application and who maintain the database servers and who maintain the network servers and who maintain the updates? All these are maintained by the Google company. They are maintaining servers and everything. We are not maintaining anything. We just create one online account and we are directly using services of Google. Right?
Okay.
Same like Salesforce, also one vendor, they are maintaining all the resources in their company and based on their geolocation database servers. But we don't need to maintain anything. We can directly access the services through online from anywhere, anytime. Okay, so this is a fully online application and on-demand application. On-demand means how much we are using, that much money we have to pay to the Salesforce company based on the licenses, how many licenses you are using. So for every month or every year, we have to pay the money to Salesforce.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the software as a service, and the next one is platform as a service. So platform as a service means, first, what is platform? Platform is like a development or runtime environment. If you want to write a program, or if you want to test the program, or if you want to run the program, for that we need a platforms. Okay, so for example, for Java we have Eclipse platform. For .NET we have Visual Studio platform. But both are softwares we need to be installed in our system, and then only we can write the code and test the code and run the code. Okay, but here we are discussing about online applications. Okay, we are not installing any softwares here. Then where we have to write the code and test the code. Okay, so for that, the Salesforce introduced one online platform called force.com platform. Okay, so this is an online platform. We don't need to install anything for this. We can directly write the code and test the code and run the code in online. Okay, so we don't need to install any softwares. But there is a possibility, like if you are comfortable with the Eclipse, okay, if you are familiar with the Eclipse, if you want to use the Eclipse software for Salesforce development, we can also connect Eclipse software to Salesforce application, and then we can directly implement the applications through Eclipse. That's also possible. There is a plugin need to be installed between Eclipse and Salesforce. After install the plugin, right, then we can use the Eclipse software also to Salesforce application development.
Okay.
Okay, so this is also fully online service and on-demand service. And the last one is infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service means, infrastructure means like a database servers, network servers and all. In traditional software business, we have to maintain all these things in our organization. But in this cloud environment, this is also fully online service. So once we save any data in our Salesforce application, the total data will be saved in Salesforce online database servers. So we don't need to maintain any servers in our organization. So they can maintain our data. For example, if you want to maintain your own online database server, for that Salesforce providing one more online database server called database.com license. By using this license, we can manage our data in online database servers. Same like Amazon online database servers. Okay, so this is also fully online service and on-demand service. Okay, so these are three important areas we have in cloud computing, and see the diagram here. You have different applications under the different areas. For example, under the software as a service, we have Google Apps, Salesforce.com, NetSuite, Lotus and Web Fillings, Zoho, Yahoo Mail, etc. Under the platform as a service, we have IBM Bluemix, Google App Engine, Force.com, and Windows Azure, Long Jump, and etc. Under the infrastructure as service, we have different applications like software, Amazon, EC2, database.com, Rockspace, and etc. Okay, so these are the different cloud applications under different cloud environments. Okay, so this is about cloud computing, and next we can move into the CRM. It's a very important one. Do you have an idea about CRM?
Heard the CRM, but not exactly what exactly to do and all the stuff, because even I just heard like overview, that's it.
Okay. See, CRM means is customer relationship management. It's very important for us because the Salesforce is a CRM application. You must have a background of means basic idea about this. What is CRM and what we can, where we can use CRM and what is the main part of the CRM. Okay. So CRM means like the customer relationship management. If you want to maintain as a business user, if you want to maintain relationship with the customers, you must have to maintain this customer relationship management application. For example, so we are manufacturing one product in our company, like a mobile or some we are manufacturing some product. Okay, so after complete the manufacturing, so before going to release the product into the market, first what we need to do, you have to do the marketing for our product. Right, that's mandatory. Without marketing, if you release the product, nobody will not purchase our product. So before going to release the product into market, right, first of all, we have to do the marketing process. Marketing means like we have to release the different types of campaigns, like TV advertisements, newspaper advertisements, banner ads, email marketing, SMS marketing. Like that, we have to release the different types of campaigns. Okay, so after release the campaigns, then we have to collect the leads. Okay, so who are interested to buy our product. Okay, we have to collect the leads. Leads means like a potential customer or initial customer. They might become a real customer. Okay, so we have to collect the leads. So to maintain this process, like releasing campaigns, managing the campaigns, collecting the leads. Okay, so to maintain this process, the Salesforce providing one predefined application called Marketing Cloud Application. It's a predefined application already implemented by Salesforce. We can directly use the functionality of this application in our real-time application. If anything is not comfortable or if anything is not possible with this standard application, we can build our own application or we can build our own functionality.
Okay.
Okay, so once the marketing process is completed, and then we have to start the sales process. Okay, in this sales process, so we can again collect the leads or we can directly use the leads which are already collected in the marketing cloud application. Okay, so after collect the lead, right, lead means initial customer. They are not ready to purchase our product, but they are just interested to purchase our product only. Okay, so for that we have to perform the qualification criteria, like we have to verify them or is eligible to buy our products or not. Okay, so if they are eligible, then we have to convert that leads from leads to accounts, contacts, opportunities. These are all different objects in Salesforce, like account is an object, contact is an object, opportunity is an object. I will explain you every object in real time, our real classes. Once we start the regular classes, right, I will explain all these objects, what is the business functionality of account and what is the business functionality of contacts, opportunities, and everything we can discuss in regular classes. Okay. So in this sales process, so we have to store that lead converted data in accounts, contacts, opportunity. So this opportunity is a major object in sales application. So all the sales information is stored in that opportunity. Okay. So after create an opportunity, right, so we have to add the products. What are the different product customer wants to buy? We have to add them to this opportunity. This opportunity is also called as proposals in some applications. Okay, proposals. After add the products to the opportunity, right, then we have to calculate the amounts and what kind of discounts you are providing to the customers. And once you finalize the amount, right, then you have to prepare the quotation. Quotation like a bill. Okay, so we have to generate the quotation and then we have to send the quotation to customer. Okay, so here from lead management, from lead to quotation management, this process called as sales process. Okay, to maintain this sales process also, the Salesforce providing one more predefined application called Sales Cloud application. Okay, so this is also fully implemented by Salesforce. If anything is not comfortable, we can add our own functionality to the existing application. Okay, so this is the Sales Cloud application, and most of the Salesforce projects are running on the Sales Cloud applications.
Sales Cloud application, okay.
Okay, and then once the sales process is completed, once we deliver the product to customer, then we have to start the support. Like after deliver the product to customer, if the customer facing any issues with our product, then they will raise the case. How the customer will raise the case? They will directly call to our customer care, or they will directly send a one case to our email, okay, support email address. Yeah. In different ways, the customer will raise the case, right? So once we raise, once the customer raise the case, and once we receive the case from the customer, right, then we have to provide the immediate support to the customer. Okay. Immediately we have to try to resolve the issue of the customer. If you are providing good support to customer, right, the customer will purchase one more product from us.
Correct.
Okay. If you are not able to provide the good service, or if you are not able to resolve the issues of the customer, then they will not interest to purchase one more product from us. But that means we will lose the customer. So this service is a very important one. So to maintain this service process also, the Salesforce providing one more predefined application called Service Cloud application. Okay, so this is also a predefined application, lot of standard functionality available in this Service Cloud application. Okay, so this is also important domain. So most of the projects also running on this Service Cloud domain. So these are the three major domains available in CRM, Salesforce CRM application: Marketing Cloud, Sales Cloud, and Service Cloud. So we can discuss about all these three cloud applications with examples in our regular classes.
Okay.
Okay, and next we can start about Salesforce.com. Okay, so here the Salesforce is one of the online CRM package, and this Salesforce.com application also implemented by using Force.com platform. Okay, this, let's say like Salesforce.com, we can build our own applications by using Force.com platform.
Okay.
Okay, and the Salesforce is the most scalable and reliable and secure to develop the applications to maintain the customer relationships. Okay, and the Salesforce company initially started development of only CRM applications, but later they started implementing different other types of applications also. We can build the Salesforce mobile applications, and we can also build static and dynamic websites also by using the Salesforce platform. Okay, so also it can support all the types of domains, like we can build the healthcare applications, and we can build the banking applications, financial applications, manufacturing applications. Almost it can support all the types of domains.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and the next one is by Salesforce is a very important one, because we have so many other types of CRM applications also in the environment, like SAP CRM, Siebel CRM, Zoho CRM, and Sugar CRM. There are so many other types of CRM applications available. But why this Salesforce CRM getting a #1 position every year in this CRM environment means, main difference between the Salesforce and other CRMs is the Salesforce is a cloud application CRM, cloud computing CRM. It's online CRM. Okay, but other CRM applications or traditional CRM applications, traditional means you must have to maintain all the resources, then only you can able to implement the CRM application. But here we can access from anywhere, anytime, because this is online CRM.
Okay, got it.
To access and very easy to customize the standard functionality of the Salesforce also. That's why most of the end users also, they are interested to use the Salesforce application. And within less time we can build applications in Salesforce CRM application. Okay.
Okay.
So here, so we can also know why Salesforce getting a #1 position every year. We can I know that one by using 5 steps here. The first one is easy to use. Easy to use means this is an online application, so we can access from anywhere, anytime, and anytime we can update the customer information, and anytime we can create the customer information. Same like how we are using the social applications, right? Same like we can also access the Salesforce.com application.
Okay.
Okay, and we can access from our mobile also. If you want to access the Salesforce data through mobile, we can also access to mobile also.
Okay.
Okay, and the next one is easy to set up. we can easily set up the data in Salesforce application. Setting the data means like inserting data, updating data, deleting data, or like exporting the data. So this all the data operation we can easily perform because Salesforce providing one external tool called Apex Data Loader tool. Apex Data Loader tool. So by using this Apex Data Loader tool, we can perform bulk amount of data inserts, data updates, or data exports. These all things we can easily perform by using this Apex Data Loader tool. Okay. So we can also discuss about this tool in later classes and regular classes. And also if you have any customers data in Gmail or Facebook, for example, in Gmail we can store all the contacts, right? So I want to store this all the contacts in my Salesforce application. Okay. So we can easily store that one. We just have to create one CSV file from our Gmail, and then we can directly upload that file from our system into Salesforce application through this Apex Data Loader tool. Okay, so within less time we can create more records here. For example, by using this Apex Data Loader, we can perform 20 billion records within 1 hour. Like we can insert 20 billion records within 1 hour, or we can update 20 billion records within 1 hour. Like that, we can perform more operations within less time by using this Apex Data Loader.
Okay, Apex Data Loader. Okay.
Okay, and the next one is click to customize. Click to customize means with mouse clicks we can customize the existing application in Salesforce. With mouse clicks, without operating keyboard, we can customize the existing functionality of Salesforce. Because the Salesforce providing lot of standard functionality. Standard functionality means we don't need to implement that. We can directly use them in our real-time applications. Okay. So and one more thing is, without writing a program, we can build a small application in Salesforce because that much of standard functionality available in Salesforce. Okay.
Good.
So
yeah.
We can discuss all about these standard functionality concepts in our regular classes. Okay.
Okay.
And next one is no software has less. I think we already discussed about this one. To maintain this Salesforce application, we don't need to maintain any softwares or database servers, or network servers, and we don't need to maintain any hardware requirements. And also we don't need to update anything. Everything is automatic updates.
Automatic. Okay.
Okay. So and then the last one is security. It's very important one because once we save any data in our Salesforce application, the total data will be saved in Salesforce Online Database Service. So how we can trust them? How we can trust our data is securely saved in Salesforce Database Service, right? So for that, Salesforce maintains different types of security like a physical security, data encryption, user authentication, application security, and more. For example, the small example is once we save any data in our Salesforce database servers, the total data will be saved in Salesforce Online Database Server in metadata format. Means once we save any data, right, the total data will be converted into metadata. That metadata only will be saved in Salesforce Online Database Servers. Okay, if you want to see the data, you first have to log into your Salesforce application by your credentials. Your credentials are very confidential in Salesforce. Your password.
Okay.
For example, if anybody hack your credentials and if they are trying to open your Salesforce account, right, it will not allow you to the persons to log into Salesforce application. If any other try to log into your Salesforce account, how that can be identified, right? So there is IP address. Yes, our IP address. Based on your IP address, the system will automatically identify that one. For example,
like if I'm like in a different location and I'm using different MAC address, so what happened to that? Like, will it allow?
I'll explain you. See, if you're trying to open a Salesforce account from any different locations, right? So then it will send one verification code to your registered email address or mobile number.
Okay.
Okay, after enter that verification code, then only it will allow you to log into your Salesforce account from different locations.
Okay.
Okay, so like that they are maintaining different types of user authentication and also they are maintaining different types of firewalls to identify the viral purpose intrusion detection system to maintain the world-class security infrastructure.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so like that there are different totally 5 steps we can easily identify why the most of the customers are interested to use this Salesforce application. And lot of time the main reason is there are a lot of predefined and standard functionality available. Even end users also, they can easily customize the application. If they want to customize any user interface, right? No need of development. If they have a basic idea on Salesforce administration part, right? They can easily customize the application in Salesforce.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the next one is different editions in Salesforce. So the Salesforce application divided into different editions because the Salesforce is a multi-tenant environment. Multi-tenant means when the same application used by millions of customers at a time, the same application.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But based on the user needs, for example, I want to build a small application. Okay, so for example, is the duration of implementation of this application only 3 months. Okay, the small application. I don't want to invest a lot of money to build this application. So based on my requirement, I can choose the edition here. Okay, for example, see, there are totally 7 different types of measure editions available in Salesforce. So here, the contact manager edition and enterprise edition, unlimited, group, free, developer, professional, and performance edition. Okay, so here the contact manager edition and group edition and professional editions 147. These 3 editions are less cost and small editions in Salesforce. If you want to build a small applications with small number of users, okay, so that time we can use these 3 editions. And one more thing is, in these 3 editions, we can only use standard functionality, but we can't write any programs. We can't write any backend programs in these 3 editions.
Oh, it's just a basic kind of editions.
Yes. Okay. But if you want to build big applications to maintain the large number of users, that time we can use enterprise edition or unlimited edition or performance edition. These 3 are the major editions and big edition and high cost editions in Salesforce.
Okay, what's a common thing like being used in these editions? Like, is there any, I mean, it all depends upon the requirement, or like any specific one they commonly use in the companies and all this stuff?
No, it's like if, for example, if you want to build a banking application or financial applications, right? For that we can use unlimited editions. Okay, because we have to use unlimited features and unlimited licenses. For them, we can use unlimited editions. But enterprise edition, mostly we can build like shopping web applications, like online shopping web applications, or healthcare applications, or manufacturing applications. For that, we can use enterprise editions.
Okay.
Okay, based on your requirement, you have to choose the edition. Actually, this is a responsibilities of the pre-sales guys who is working as a pre-sales guys, right? They can decide what kind of edition the customer wants to use, and all these things are maintained by the pre-sales guys.
Okay.
Okay, and the next one is a free edition and developer edition account. Free edition means before going to purchase the license edition, they will give you 30 days free trial. Okay. So after 30 days, that will expire. Only it is available 30 days only. After 30 days, it will expire, and then you have to purchase the license from Salesforce. Okay? But the developer edition means it's a lifetime free edition, and we don't need to pay any money to Salesforce to use this developer edition account, and all the features and functionalities available in this developer edition, what we have in license editions. We can build the application, we can test the application, we can run the application by using this developer edition account, but only one thing is not available, that is deployment. We can't deploy the functionality to production or live.
Okay. Because so it's like our personal development and all this stuff. We can't deploy the stuff to any other company and all these things, right?
Yes, because this developer edition account only for learning purpose only. Who wants to learn the Salesforce side? But that Salesforce providing this developer edition account, it will not expire. It's a lifetime free edition.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I will show you how to create this developer edition account and how to create the registration process. I will explain you in the first class. Okay, the login process and all these things I will explain in our first class.
Okay.
Okay, and the next one is Salesforce environment. So actually, majorly we have 2 types of environments in Salesforce. The first one is administration part, and next one is development. Okay, so in this administration part, The administrator is responsible for configuring the Salesforce application based on the company requirements. And also, the Salesforce administrator is responsible to create the users and create the roles and profiles and permission sets, and also he is responsible to maintain the application security, data security, okay, and interface security. And also he is responsible to create the reports and dashboards and data backup, data loading process. All these are the responsibilities of Salesforce administrator. Sometimes this administrator involved in the production support also. Also sometimes he needs to involve in the client communication. Directly he have a client communication in sales applications. Okay, if any end user having any issues with an application, right, then first the administrator will verify that one. If it is not possible by Salesforce administrator, then it will forward to the development. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the main responsibilities of administrator. If you want to become a Salesforce administrator, right, the technical knowledge is not required. If you have basic CRM idea, that's enough. Okay.
All right. Okay.
And the next one is development. So here, if anything is not possible by, or if anything is not comfortable to the client, right, so then the Salesforce developer is involved to customize existing functionality, or you can build a new functionality in Salesforce. Okay. And if you want to become a Salesforce developer, right, it's required some basic programming background like in C++ or Java or .NET, any basic idea on any programming language, or any ERP development knowledge or anything. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So if you don't have any background in development, right, so we will also provide you some basic training before going to start the Salesforce development class.
Okay.
So in this Salesforce development, majorly we have two types of languages. One is Apex programming language and Visual Force pages. Apex programming language is the first cloud computing online programming language. Okay, and it's owned by Salesforce, and it's fully depends on object-oriented programming concepts in Core Java. If you have a basic idea in Core Java, right, you can easily understand this Apex programming language.
Okay.
And the next one is Visual Force pages. It's a markup language, same like HTML. Okay, so we have to use the different types of tags in this Visual Force pages, same like HTML tags. Okay, so we can use this Visual Force pages to build the front-end pages in Salesforce. If you want to design the front-end pages, right, for that we can use the Visual Force pages.
Okay.
So these are the two types of languages available in Salesforce, and this Visual Force page is a little bit easy. Even non-technical guys also, they can easily understand these Visual Force pages.
Okay.
And see the diagram here, and one Salesforce developer equals to 4 other programming developers. That means in Salesforce, the lot of standard functionality is available. We don't need to write program for everything. We can directly use standard functionality, and if anything is not possible with the standard functionality of Salesforce, then we can write our custom functionality by using Apex programming language or Visual Force pages. But other developers means they have to build everything using program. The total application they need to build by using program.
Yeah.
Okay. So within less time we can build the applications in Salesforce. That's why most of the end users also interested to use a Salesforce application.
Okay.
Okay, and the last slide is Salesforce certifications. So there are different types of certifications available in Salesforce. So for administrators, the major certifications are ADM 201 and ADM 301. And for developers, for different platform certifications and app builder certifications available. So we will help you to clear this ADM and platform certifications. And there are different other types of certifications also available, like Sales Cloud Consultant certification, Marketing Cloud Consultant certification, Service Cloud Consultant certification. These are high-level certifications. If you want to go for those certifications, right, this ADM 201 is a mandatory certification.
That's a base one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You must have to complete this ADM 201, and then only you can able to write those consultant certifications.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so this is the demo session, and if you have any questions, just let me know.
I'm good, Abhi. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
The way you're talking and all the stuff, it sounds good for me.